Hey guys, it's me again. I'm here to do the devotion for the day. It's June 1st. In case you don't know, I get all my stuff out of this book here, the Uncommon Life Daily Challenge book. It's a good book. I recommend you read it if you have the time. If not, listen to me. I'll be more than happy to share what it says today. Um, Today's verse is from Acts 12, 1-4. It says, King Herod Agrippa began to persecute some believers in the church. He had the apostle James, which is John's brother, killed with the sword. When Herod saw how much this pleased the Jewish people, he also arrested Peter. Then he imprisoned him. Uh, you gotta understand, right off the bat, people overlook this one thing. King Herod killed James. He didn't kill Peter. Peter has something to be thankful for. You know, you're probably thinking I'm crazy. Uh, you have to understand, Peter could have been killed and should have been killed, and he wasn't. He was spared. That is something to be thankful for, because even though he's in prison, he can still do something for God, talking to people in there, the guards, whatever. Uh, you don't know what the plans God has for you. You have to be open-minded to that. The key at the bottom of the page says, when God unfolds His plan in your life that you don't understand, don't ask why, ask what. What do you want me to take away from this, Lord? Trust that God will show you one day how it all fits together. You have to be able to let God in your life and let Him do what He needs to do. It may not be what you want to do all the time. It may not be the result you were looking for. In fact, it may not even be the answer you want. But you have to understand that it's God. He knows what's going to happen. Really, I promise. A lot of people go through life trying to control everything that's going to go on and try and get everything that they want. Life's not about that. All the material things you get in this life don't mean a darn thing. Nothing can be taken to the next life. The only thing in this world that matters is knowing Jesus as your Lord and Savior, because that directly reflects where you go in the next life. Also, how you show your Christian character. That's directly ties into being a Christian. If you ask Jesus as your Lord and Savior, but you continue living in sin and continue doing stuff you're not supposed to do, and you have no desire for change, then are you really a Christian? You know, that's between you and God, not me. So, don't shoot the messenger. You just got to understand that when you ask God for something, He may say yes, He may say no, or He may not answer, and something happens that you weren't expecting. Down the road, that something may turn into a bigger thing, like an actual bigger blessing, and you're like, oh my gosh, if I had done this, I wouldn't have this. During the time of your life where you're expecting that certain thing and you don't get it, you get angry, you know, in hindsight, you're always going to realize that, you know, oh, that thing is much better, the bigger thing, not the thing that I wanted. But you have to, you know, at that time that you wanted it, you didn't care, you wanted that one thing. Understand that when you go through life, when you go through challenges, you need to let God work, and He's going to do it in a way that's better for you, for Him, for the kingdom, regardless of what it is. You may not know. Everything here, your mind, your understanding is temporary. It dies. It dies with you. So you're only limited to the amount of things you learn in this world. So don't even think for a second that you know everything, because you know nothing. I can admit that I know nothing. So that's why I try to learn as much as I possibly can. I'm open-minded. Be open-minded to God. Be open-minded to what He has for you. If you don't let Him work in your life, you're going to keep going through life with disappointment and frustration, to put it nicely. Accept the answers God has for you. Accept the blessings that you may not understand that He has for you. Just ask God what you need to do, not why that happened. Just like Tony said in his book. Keep that open mind is what I'm saying. But take this, go through your day and try to understand it and look at it in God's eyes and not just your eyes. And I hope and pray you have a good day today and you're able to share this with somebody else.